The final moments. Rain drummed against the shattered rooftops of the city. I, once a renowned warrior, lay broken, my vision fading, the clang of battle echoing faintly. My thoughts scattered. Family, friends, the countless battles I had fought, everything blurred. Is this the end? I whispered, as darkness crept in. Then, a strange warmth spread through me, accompanied by a melodic whisper. Your story is not yet over. Light engulfed me, and I felt my body dissolve, not into nothingness, but into something, small, agile, and new. When the light faded, I opened my eyes to see the world from a tiny perspective. I had been reborn, as a black-furred cat. A world through new eyes. The world was enormous. Grass blades towered like trees, and drops of rain became glimmering orbs of water. My senses were sharper than ever. I could hear insects buzzing from yards away and smell the river before it came into view. A figure approached, a small, glowing fox-like creature with 6 tails, its eyes gleaming with wisdom. Welcome, Reborn One, it said. You have been chosen to bear the Etherbound, not as a warrior, but as a creature of agility and instinct. Through you, the balance of this world may be restored. Floating before me was a small, radiant amulet, pulsing with silver-violet energy. It is not a sword, the fox whispered. It is the embodiment of pure potential. With it, even a cat can shape reality itself. Tentatively, I pawed at the amulet. The moment I touched it, light surged, flowing through my tiny body, expanding my mind. Knowledge of magic, ancient secrets, and the ways of the Etherbound filled me. I was no longer just a cat. I was a force of creation. First test of agility, no sooner had I grasped the Etherbound than shadows began to emerge from the forest edges. Creatures of darkness, hunched and snarling, advanced. Instinctively, I leapt and pawed at the amulet, releasing a pulse of light that struck the creatures. My tiny claws now glowed with energy, capable of shaping constructs, barriers, and weapons with thought alone. I experimented, leaping impossibly high, creating light platforms to reach the treetops, forming illusions to confuse the enemy. My small body gave me speed and agility unmatched by any human. By nightfall, the shadows were gone. Exhausted but alive, I realized that even a cat could wield power beyond imagination, if only it had will and cunning. Friends of the feline. During my journey, I met Lyra, a mystical owl who could bend time for brief moments. Well, if it isn't the legendary Etherbound cat, Lyra said, wings fluttering. Heard tales of you. Let's see if you're more than just fluff. We teamed up, her wisdom guiding me, my agility enabling us to navigate the dangers of this magical realm. The Etherbound revealed powers beyond combat, communication, empathy, and a connection to other souls. I could sense Lyra's intentions, her fears, and she could feel mine. The arcane tree. Rumors told of a massive tree, centuries old, whose roots contained fragments of a cosmic artifact. Reaching it would be no easy feat. Branches twisted and turned, pathways shifting constantly. Shadows lurked, testing courage and intelligence. Using the Etherbound, I leapt from branch to branch, creating temporary bridges of energy, bending light to reveal hidden paths. At the heart of the tree, I discovered a crystal glowing with starfire. As I touched it, visions of ancient worlds and fallen heroes flooded me. The crystal tested my heart and resolve. I had to harmonize with it or be consumed. With a deep purr of concentration, I merged my essence with the crystal. My small feline body shimmered with new energy, the Etherbound now resonating in perfect harmony. I was stronger, faster, wiser, and more connected to the world than ever. Shadows of tyranny. The Black Sovereign, corrupted by a similar artifact centuries ago, sought to dominate all magic and life. He arrived as a swirling storm of darkness, eyes blazing. You dare challenge me, a mere cat? He sneered. I am no mere cat, I hissed, fur bristling. I am the Etherbound. Battle erupted. His dark magic twisted reality, yet my agility allowed me to dodge, strike, and manipulate energy with precision. Every leap, every claw strike reshaped the battlefield. Yet I realized, brute force alone would not win. Strategy, cunning, and allies were key. Allies assemble. Lyra and I sought help from mystical beings, mags, spirits, and other animals gifted with magic. Each ally brought unique abilities, amplifying the Etherbound through collaboration. It's not just your power, Lyra said. It's ours together. We confronted the Black Sovereign near the Crystal Lake. our combined powers creating bridges of energy, illusions, and coordinated attacks. My small body darted between shadows, striking where enemies least expected. Discovering true power. Meditating in a quiet glade, I delved deeper into the Etherbound. It was a remnant of creation, a force for balance. Its purpose was not destruction, but harmony. The Black Sovereign had forgotten this truth, seeking domination. I understood that compassion, wisdom, and restraint were just as important as strength. Final battle. The realm of echoes, a dimension outside time, was the stage. The Black Sovereign loomed like a mountain of shadow. Submit, cat, or be erased. I puffed my fur and leapt, letting the Etherbound expand, not as a weapon, but as a manifestation of will. I create, I do not submit. The clash distorted reality. Shadows and light collided, yet I remained agile, weaving energy into protective barriers, purifying corruption instead of destroying. The Sovereign glimpsed his original self, and I released him into light, choosing mercy. A new era the world stabilized. Trees glowed softly, rivers sang, and creatures thrived. My feline form padded across the land, small yet potent, a symbol of hope and balance. Lyra perched nearby. You did it. You changed everything. I purred, tail curling. We did it. Together, we watched the sunrise, the realm ready to flourish under a guardian who, though small, wielded unimaginable power. The Etherbound had chosen wisely. Legends are not always giant warriors. Sometimes, they are small beings with enormous hearts.